So this is one of my favourite vineyards that we have followed over the course of the growing season. Can any of you recognise it? If I beam round here, you can see just behind that lovely sun, we've got the Chateau d'Aguilar. So the Chateau d'Aguilar, and we are in the Grande vineyard. I have my tea towel here, as usual. Ooh, hello. And the dog has come to look at the tea towel. Ooh, Pinard. I have the tea towel, but this one isn't actually on the tea towel. I think the dog's going to do the live with us. Great. It's not on the tea towel. The dog is on the tea towel at the moment. And because it's the Grenache Gris. It's La Grande pièce, the Grenache Gris, that we bought this year. So this is the first time ever that we are harvesting this vineyard. So very exciting. I think Jean-Marc and Roger are here. So I just felt to round off my vineyard rambles for this year that I'd like to just come in, chat with Jean-Marc and Roger's over there too, and just round off our vineyard rambles with this final ramble today in the vineyard. After that, I am going to be doing little videos from the winery as and when it happens, and they'll be on live as well, but they won't be quite as interactive as what we've been doing. I just find it's just a little bit too difficult. Let's go and see who's over here. It's just a little bit too difficult to do them for 15 minutes in the winery. So let's have a look where we are, see if we can find. So here's the pickers out this morning. So it is a lovely morning, and I forgot to locate ourselves. So the location here, over here is the Roussillon. So you have the village of Paziol, behind that Perpignan, and the coast, Torre, Canet-Plage, over here. If we come round here, now you have the beaches of Le Cat and the Fitou behind here, right down on the Mediterranean. It takes about 45 minutes to get there. And then the Chateau d'Aguilar here, and now looking towards the Languedoc. So we're just on the border with Languedoc-Roussillon, and going down here towards Narbonne is about 1 hour away. And then pan right round, and here we have the Toche Mountain. Here, lovely limestone rising to 900 metres. So let's go and see what's in the baskets over here. Ooh, here's some lovely baskets being picked. So this is the vineyard, if you remember. We bought it at the beginning of the year. Jean-Marc's been working it really hard. Remember, we actually had the chainsaw out to prune it earlier on. Look at these. Whoa. End of an era today it is, Julie, isn't it? It is quite sad, really, because I really missed you all. But I am planning on doing more rambles next year through the growing season. That's if you want to join me next year. I would definitely be out in the vineyards doing the same thing. Hi, Tom Tom. Look at these. So these are Grenache Gris grapes here. Lovely Grenache Gris. And you can see just a couple of Grenache Blanc bunches, but not that many. Right, let me see if I can find Jean-Marc. Where's Jean-Marc? You can see Roger. Ah, le voilà. Bonjour. 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 Bonjour Christine. Bonjour Nicolas. Hello. Et bonjour.
Hello everybody.
Ça va?
Ça va,
Attends,
ouais.
je vais te mettre un peu.
Ah, le soleil dans les yeux. C'est
Alors, tu vendanges?
ouais.
Oh, et dans ton seau, il y a quoi? So here, hi to Jean-Marc. Let's see what he's got in his bucket.
No, nice.
Oh, that wasn't one. Wow. And is that just from one vine?
No,
No? It's a couple of vines.
4 or 5.
4 or 5. Et comment tu trouves le vendange ici?
C'est joli.
Wow.
Nice.
Petit peu le
Une grenache gris.
Grenache Gris. Look at that.
Oh, it's
That
very
looks
nice.
perfect. And
Yeah.
have you tasted it?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, it's
Shall we look at the
more-
pips? It has. I'm just looking at the comments. Tonton, it has been quite a journey, and it's just amazing that we're actually out here now picking those grapes. You saw these vines when there was nothing. Basically, they just being
I
pruned.
think nice balance with the acidity and the flavor. It's more important the flavor than the sugar in the grape.
In the Grenache Gris.
Yeah.
But they're good
Very
acidity.
nice.
I like
Yeah.
a nice bit of acidity here.
Mhm.
Oh. And do you think the dog is helping?
Yeah, he helped to eat.
Does he eat the grapes?
Yeah.
Oh.
He go in the bucket and he eat.
And he eats our grapes?
Sometimes.
I'm not sure about that. Off you go. D'accord. Et cette vigne, on est content parce que on a fait un peu de travail dans cette vigne.
When we prune in winter, I don't think they need to.
So if you remember, Jean-Marc did quite a dramatic pruning session with the chainsaw back in the winter so that we could actually get Mignon, the tractor, down between the rows to do the ploughing. So I think at that time what he was saying, he was just a bit worried that there weren't going to be any grapes at all on the vine because of the drastic pruning.
For the moment, it's not perfect. The soil, but
Yeah.
it's going better. And I think for next year, this year it's very nice.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's good.
Product maybe less, but it's very nice.
But less, but really good, really good. Excellent. Peut-être on va aller chercher ton père, non?
Ouais.
Il est par là. Hein? Let's go and see if we can hunt down Roger. I spy Roger. Can you see Roger? So if you have any questions, please put them in the question box down at the bottom. And then we can answer them. Either Roger, myself or Jean-Marc can answer the questions. Je vais vous éblouir un peu. Ça
Ça va
va?
m'éblouir.
Oui, pas moi.
Pas toi, hein.
Ça va?
Ça va
Oh,
très bien, merci.
Ouais.
Oui.
Et le jardin, le potager.
Oh, le jardin, maintenant, tu sais, je suis en train d'enlever ceux qui commencent à partir. Il n'y a
okay.
plus de courgettes, c'est terminé.
Just asking Roger about his
Ouais.
potager, his little garden, and he says that he's taking things up now. He's sort of finished. He's not planting. Les choux, ça marche?
Les choux, je les ai plantés, mais encore ils sont petits.
So the cabbages
On n'est pas prêt de les manger.
are really small.
Avant le mois de décembre.
And they won't be ready till December. So, en fait, j'ai un petit cadeau pour toi,
Un petit
Roger.
cadeau.
Ouais,
Mais c'est gentil,
de
ça.
quelqu'un, de Karen, qui regarde. So I've just got a little present for Roger in my pocket. I'm just handing, and this was from Karen.
C'est quoi ça? Je l'ouvre là?
Bah oui, il faut l'ouvrir. He says, should I open it? And this was, say thank you. I don't know if you're watching,
What
Karen.
is this? Oh.
What is this?
Ce sont des graines
C'est des graines, des
pour semer dans le
fleurs.
jardin.
Voilà.
Mais
C'est...
pas à cette époque-ci, après au printemps.
Non, c'est au printemps.
Ah, d'accord.
ouais.
Mais c'est très gentil. Tu remercieras bien celui qui me fait ce cadeau.
Voilà,
quoi,
c'est Karen.
Ah, ouais,
Karen.
C'est gentil.
Voilà, fais voir les... Donc, elle a envoyé des jolies fleurs typiquement anglais, elle a dit.
Cornflower.
Cornflower.
Oui, mais tu te rappelles ton père qui m'avait envoyé des haricots.
Oui,
J'ai eu de jolies fleurs, mais je n'ai pas eu d'haricots après.
because my dad sent... Dad, if you're listening, do you remember you sent some seeds to Roger once for some beans? And Roger is just remembering how he got some beautiful flowers, but he didn't get any beans at all off them. So let's hope that these... j'espère que tu auras des fleurs avec ce qu'elle t'a envoyé. Et pas des haricots.
Tu me liras ce qui a marqué là, parce
Yeah.
que moi je ne comprendrai pas.
I'll translate it for you so that you know when to plant them. So thanks very much, Karen.
Merci beaucoup, c'est très gentil quand même.
That was Lady Littler up in Liverpool, so thank you very much. Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire aujourd'hui, Jean-Marc? Et puis, we're just checking what's on the agenda. We have a couple of questions. Oh, his dad says he's got to go home and have a shave. I quite like the rustic. Ça me plaît comme ça, un peu rustique.
Every 4 or 5 days.
So he's only shaving every 4 or 5 days now. It's harvest shave, rasage des vendanges.
Today we pick the vineyard, maybe we finish tomorrow, and after we need press, maybe
Yeah.
the Carignan Gris.
Yeah, so
Later.
today down in the station we're pressing the Carignan Gris, and this vineyard is probably, if you remember, there's 4,000 vines. So 4,000 vines here. It's probably going to take 2 days to pick it because they're only picking in the morning. So that means we'll be pressing this on Sunday. So that will be our little job on Sunday. I'm pressing Carignan Gris. Today we've got 30 cagettes, so very small press. Et là-haut chez toi, c'est...
Yesterday we pressed rosé.
Oh, you're making a rosé. Yum.
And maybe today on va soutirer.
Yeah, so-
Débourber.
Déjà. So racking today, perhaps.
Fin de journée.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the rosé. Jean-Marc made some rosé yesterday, which looks absolutely delicious. So
C'est late, it's delicious.
we'll see if it's right. Let's just have a quick look at some questions. Oh, and we just got thanks from Brad because I joined Brad on one of his first wine socials, and the rambles that we've been doing on a des remerciements des gens have really helped him. That's great, Brad. It's been great. We feel like we've made loads of new friends on here. It's been absolutely fabulous. So Brad, il dit merci de l'avoir fait. Il y a Lisa qui demande quand est-ce qu'on pense qu'on va faire le grenache gris. Ça serait en bouteille quand? Probably next year.
Maybe we bottling in March, something like this.
March, so probably in March, but we'll keep you updated on how it's going. But it will be a single vineyard release from this particular vineyard, so I will definitely let you know. Gareth qui te demande si cette vigne a changé sur les années. Cette vigne qu'on vient de... Ça a pas mal changé.
Oui, disons que c'est une vigne qui a été laissée un peu...
À l'abandon.
À l'abandon.
C'était très difficile pour la travailler,
Oui.
donc on avait beaucoup de travail pour le mettre en place. Et puis maintenant, j'espère qu'on va tout doucement
Yeah. So
l'améliorer.
Gareth, if you want to look back at some of the first videos on YouTube for La Grande pièce, you'll see what it was like when we took it over. It had been almost neglected, so there has been a lot of work out in the vineyard to get it to this state.
Peut-être que maintenant, on va remplacer des pieds qui sont morts, parce que
Yeah, we've
finalement,
got-
le potentiel est assez intéressant.
Yeah, we're really happy so far with what it's been looking like, and you can see there's some gaps in the vineyard, so some vines need replacing, so we may do that next year. Jean-Marc thinks it's worth
Next year,
replacing.
on va dire
Ah.
later.
Perhaps not next year. Et quelqu'un, Lisa, qui demande quel cépage c'est en rosé.
En rosé, on l'a fait avec un mélange entre majoritairement du Carignan, un peu de Grenache et un peu de Muscat.
So Carignan, Grenache and Muscat. So that's a special organic.
Yes.
Yeah, it's an organic rosé from Jean-Marc's new range of wines. So look out for that next year. Not much. How much will you make of it?
On va
gonna be
faire
quite
approximately 2,000,
But-
between 2 or 3,000 bottles.
So about 2,000 bottles. And Adam says, can you tell, est-ce que tu peux savoir le rendement aujourd'hui de cette
Aujourd'hui?
vigne? So what is the yield?
I suppose, I don't know exactly, but I suppose about 30 hectolitres per hectare.
About 30 hectolitres per hectare. That's quite big for us. C'est pas mal, ça.
I don't know, we see later, but
We'll
I
see.
suppose approximately...
We'll tell you on
maybe-
Sunday when we've pressed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after press.
But we're happy with it,
Because
definitely.
the first time
Really
then
happy.
we pick this vineyard,
Yeah.
we can't know exactly. 25, 30, I don't know.
And then just a final one from John, who asked, when will the orange wine be ready to drink? On a fait un vin orange. Ouais, je te le montrerai après.
Avec des citrons.
Yeah, I think it needs a bit of lemon in it. John, that's going to be ready again, probably beginning of next year. Keep you posted. Only a couple of 100 bottles on the orange wine. Only a couple of 100 bottles. So just check, that's it for your questions. So thank you very, very much to everybody. Comme c'est le dernier, donc on va dire un grand merci à Jean-Marc et à Roger. So thanks very much, Roger. Thanks.
Merci.
Merci. Thanks so much, Jean-Marc, as well, for
Yeah, merci à tous ceux qui regardent.
and thank you to everybody who's watching us at the moment. Hi, Nadine. If you've only just joined, this will be on the video. So it's our final ramble out in the vineyard. Oh, it's quite sad. I just, oof.
Il y a de l'émotion.
Oui, oui, oui. Right, let's have a look. Oh, quick, breathe deeply. But it has been. Oui.
De la part de qui?
Right. Oh, breathe deeply. Here we go. Look at this. So this is what we've been working for for a year. Let's go and see the harvesters. Ça va tout le monde? Ça va Christine?
Oui, bien sûr.
Ouais. T'as pas mal au dos encore?
Non, le dos, j'ai jamais mal en fait.
T'as jamais mal? Ouais, t'as de la chance.
C'est pas moi. Ça
Et
va,
Nicolas, ça va? Paula, dog. Salut Michel. So we're signing off here from the vineyard, and it's time to get back into the winery and to leave the pickers to pick. So thanks everybody so much. Bye. Au revoir. Bye.